My daughter says I lied to her for 17 years. She says I knew her birth mother. She says I was friends with her birth mother. She says all of that. All of that is true. My husband and I adopted Maya at birth in October of 2006. We had been trying for 9 years. There had been 3 losses. We were not getting younger. The adoption was a private one through a lawyer who knew us both, and it went through with almost no friction, and we drove home from the hospital with a baby in the car seat, and we cried in the driveway for 40 minutes before we went inside. Maya's birth mother is a woman named Rebecca. Rebecca was, at the time of Maya's birth, 23, 6 months out of a marriage, in school for nursing, and she had decided she could not raise the baby alone. I had worked with Rebecca 4 years earlier at a public health nonprofit. We had been work friends, the kind who eat lunch together, who text on weekends about the awful boss, who attend each other's small life events. She was the one who reached out to me when she got pregnant. She knew we had been trying. She made the offer first. The adoption was closed. That was Rebecca's decision, and we honored it. But Rebecca and I had a relationship before the adoption, and we had one after the adoption, very quietly. We are still in contact. We text. We have had coffee maybe twice a year for 16 years. She has, in her own way, watched Maya grow up, through pictures I sent her, sparingly in the early years, through occasional updates I gave her, never of Maya by name, through the fact that she lives 12 miles from us in the same metropolitan area. Maya did not know any of this. Maya was always going to find out something. We had told her she was adopted from the time she was 4. We told her we did not have a lot of information about her birth mother, and that when she was older she could pursue an open record if she wanted. We were prepared for her to ask. We had answers we had practiced. What we were not prepared for was what happened when she was 17. Maya is good with the internet. Maya did a DNA test at 16 on her own without telling us. The DNA test connected her, through a third cousin, to a family that she traced, over 4 months, the way Maya does anything, to Rebecca. She found Rebecca's Facebook. She found pictures of Rebecca that included pictures of me, taken at a baby shower in 2005 that I had attended for a third coworker. The shower was unrelated. The picture was incidental. Maya is smart enough to know that an incidental picture was the wrong kind of coincidence to drop. She came to me at a Saturday lunch in our kitchen, and she put her phone on the table and she asked me, in a tone I had never heard from her before, who Rebecca was. I told her the truth. I did not know what else to do. I told her we had been friends. I told her we had stayed in touch. I told her about the coffee. I told her about the pictures. Maya stood up from the table. She did not throw anything. She did not cry. She walked upstairs. She packed a bag. She drove to a friend's house, and she did not come home that night, and she did not come home the next night, and she has been on and off, not living in our house for 2 years. Maya is at college now. She is doing well. She and Rebecca have a relationship that I, by Maya's specific instruction, do not get information about. She and my husband are slowly rebuilding. She and I have spoken on the phone 3 times in 2 years, and only once for more than 5 minutes. She has told me, in the voice I do not recognize, that she does not know which part of her childhood was real. I told myself for 17 years I was protecting her. I have not been able to defend the sentence out loud since the Saturday in the kitchen. What would you have done? Tell me in the comments.